Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin, and today I want to talk to you about NGC's star designation. For those of you who don't know, when you get a coin certified, every now and again you can get something where they will put that little star next to the grade, and oftentimes that little star is something that collectors will pay a larger premium for. Now, one of the things that you may or may not realize is, well, why do they have a star designation? What's that all about? What's the deal there? The quickest way to understand the star designation on a coin is eye appeal. That's like the fastest way. But they also have very specific designation for different proof coins. So one of the things that NGC says is that the star, if the coin has more vibrant surfaces and higher eye appeal for the grade. Okay, so not like a coin that is PQ, that is almost into the next grade, but actually has to have certain metrics that make it nicer for the grade. So one of the things that they talk about is having a really high sheen to the coin, high luster, full and vibrant luster is the language that they actually use from their own website. It has to be on a white coin or an uncirculated coin, untoned, full vibrant luster, free of any distracting planchet marks or irregularities. And this sounds like, of course, a pretty broad net, but NGC does go on to say that they have less than 1% of all coins that they grade actually end up with the star designation. Now, to me, the easier way to understand the star designation is actually, I think, when you get to toned coins, and then also when you get to proof coins, right? So on a toned coin, it has to be attractively toned, right? Which is, I guess that's still very subjective, but at the same time, when you look at a coin that is, there's plenty of coins that have toning that are not attractive. At the end of the day, I think you're also going to be looking at a coin that's rather vibrant and something that is not kind of more of the dull or subdued looking coin, right? If at any time any of the graders or the finalizers, any one of them objects to having a star on the coin, it doesn't get the star. So whereas in the grading process, normally if you have like 4 graders look at a coin and 3 of them give it a 63 and 1 of them gives it a 62, the coin's a 63, right? In the star designation process, if 3 of them put a star on it and the 4th one says no star, no star. Veto power for everybody on that. I find that to be pretty fascinating, right? So the one that's easier for me to define when it comes to the star designation is has to do with your Cameo and your proof-like. It's something that I've mentioned before, that if a coin is proof-like on one side and not the other, then it'll get the star designation. This is something that is true in general. Also, they do the same thing if you have a coin that is Cameo on one side, but then Ultra Cameo on the other side. That should also get a star designation. And even into the Ultra Cameo level, they have star designations for coins that have exceedingly high contrast compared to the other ones around it. So it's really easy when you get a coin that looks like this 81S that I was showing earlier, where the reverse is not really proof-like. It's satiny, but not really proof-like. But you really actually have a very nice cameo appearance on the obverse, a really traditionally deep mirror proof-like finish to it, to see why this coin got a star designation. You know, that's just something that's a lot easier to see. And I've had a lot of coins like that where I've got back where one side was not PL, but the other one was really nice, strong PL, and they gave it a star. Also, I happen to have this proof 20-cent piece at this time that I can show to you that they put a star on, which for this coin, which did not get a, because it's a proof, they're not going to give it a PL designation, but they can give it a Cameo designation and then an Ultra Cameo designation, right? And that just is referring to the reflectivity of the field and the contrast between the devices and the field, so the design and the field. So that's when you get, that's what this is. When you talk about that contrast, it is the white finish on the face of Liberty and then also on the lettering, and then the darker finish on the fields, right? Same thing applies on a proof coin, only on a proof coin, they're not really going to call it a cameo unless there's a lot of contrast on there. And so this coin basically has a combination of things going for it. First of all, it has some cameo effect to it, but not enough to where they're going to call it a cameo. It also has a little bit of that gentle toning, and it's a coin that has very nice eye appeal for the toning. Now, in my opinion, the star on this is actually more to do with the fact that it has a cameo, a slight cameo appearance to it, but is not enough of a cameo to where they would actually call it a cameo. Because on these older proof coins, they will just call it a proof, or a proof cameo, or a proof ultra cameo, which is really just a fraction of a percentage of the coins that are produced. On earlier proof coins, on a lot of coins, you'll see 20% or less of the coins end up with some kind of cameo designation. So the rundown on the star is that. It is all of the things with your eye appeal, your proof-like quality, and also it's something that there's a lot of collectors out there who are willing to pay a premium for. That 81S is a coin that if it's just a 63, a normal looking coin, it's 50 bucks. Here it's almost 4 times that in this quality. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can leave your comments down in the box below. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button. We have membership levels with the Abraham Lincoln button, and then you can watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.